Hey everyone! Today's story is about reconnecting with an ex, only for things to take a shocking and painful turn. It's a story of love, second chances, and dealing with the ghosts of the past. So buckle up. Kara, who is 31 years old, recently reconnected with an ex-boyfriend, Seth, who is 37 years old, after years apart. Seth and I had a relationship when we were both younger and going through a lot. Things ended amicably, and we stayed friends for a while before naturally drifting apart. After that, I started dating again and eventually met Brad. Brad and I were together for 3 years before we also broke up on good terms, but we had a son together, Jacob, who is 1 year old. Last month, while on a run, I bumped into Seth. The spark was still there, and we fell right back into comfortable conversation. Everything felt so natural, and the chemistry was just as amazing as it was back in the day. This time, though, we were both more mature and emotionally available, or at least I thought we were. Because of my custody agreement, I only see Seth when Jacob is with his father, Brad, for 2 weeks at a time. I'm not ready to bring someone new into Jacob's life unless I'm sure it's serious. So, Seth and I met up during my off weeks and messaged each other while I was with Jacob. It was a perfect setup, and for the 2 weeks when we were together, it felt like we couldn't get enough of each other. One day, I was hanging out with my friend Emily, 26 years old, who also has a toddler. Her husband is a truck driver and often away, so we support each other by watching each other's kids. When I mentioned that I needed to run to the grocery store, Emily offered to watch Jacob so I could go. Afterward, I was missing Seth, so I decided to pop by his place. I knew he had a friend from out of town visiting, and they were planning to hit a pre-game bar before heading to a Cardinals game. I didn't ask much about the friend because it didn't seem relevant until I got there. As I pulled into Seth's driveway, I saw him and his friend walking out of the house. Seth was talking back into the house when I got out of my car and called out, "Hey yay," with a smile. His expression changed the moment he saw me. It wasn't the warm welcome I expected. Then, out came Leland, my ex from years ago. Leland wasn't just any ex. He was controlling and manipulative, and during our relationship he isolated me from my friends and coerced me into things I never wanted to do. Seeing him again brought all that pain rushing back. I turned to Seth, furious, and asked, "This is your friend?" Seth's face was shocked, and all he could say was, "I can explain." Leland started muttering an apology, but I couldn't even process it. I turned and walked straight back to my car, ignoring Seth's pleas for me to hear him out. I just drove off. Seth messaged me the entire way home, but I couldn't deal with it. When I got back, I sent him a text saying, "Don't message me anymore. I need time to process. Go to your game and don't contact me again. I'll contact you when and if I'm ready." That was about 12 hours ago, and I still don't know what to do. When I first ran into Seth again, I thought it was fate bringing us back together, but now it just feels like a cruel joke. I keep going back and forth between wanting to hear him out and wanting to cut him off entirely. Emily thinks I should listen to him, as she says she hasn't seen me this happy in a long time. But I can't get over the fact that Seth is friends with Leland, the person who hurt me so much. And Seth knows exactly what Leland did to me, so how could he stay friends with him? What do you all think? Should I give Seth a chance to explain? Or is this a sign that I need to move on for good? Let me know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates and stories. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, welcome to today's next story. We're looking at the 2024 election and comparing Donald Trump's tax cuts and deregulation plan with Kamala Harris's focus on government spending and social programs. Let's see how each approach could impact the economy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. The upcoming 2024 presidential election will definitely feature contrasting economic visions from Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Trump's focus on tax cuts and deregulation is in line with traditional conservative principles, aiming to stimulate business growth and investment. His supporters often argue that reducing taxes, especially for businesses, can lead to job creation and economic expansion, as seen during his presidency from 2017 to 2021. On the other hand, Kamala Harris emphasizes increased government spending and social programs. Her approach likely aims at addressing income inequality and improving access to healthcare, education, and social services. Advocates of this perspective believe that investing in people through social programs can create a stronger, more equitable economy by boosting demand, reducing poverty, and providing safety nets. So, it really comes down to different philosophies on how to grow the economy and what role the government should play in addressing issues like inequality and opportunity. What are your thoughts? Do you think one approach has a better track record or aligns more with current economic challenges?